She was living in a single room with 3 other individuals. One of them was a male, and the other 2, well, the other 2 were females. God only knows what they were up to in there. Reefers.
What's going on, everybody? There's been a few additions to the tank. I feel like it was time to do an update. I just added a second cleaner shrimp, the skunk shrimp in the back, and my fire shrimp has not been too happy about it. It's been chasing him around the rock, and he pretty much tries to stay on the opposite side. He's a cool little guy. His antennae are huge, a lot bigger than the fire shrimp. See, here he comes. He tries to sneak up from underneath him, attack from behind. See, he knows. It's pretty funny. Hopefully they will come to love each other. I also made a little DIY frag rack for my new acro piece that was on the sand bed. Seems to have really good polyp extension. I think it experienced some color loss during shipping, because when I bought it a few weeks ago, I think it's almost 2 weeks, it was very white and pale with just a little bit of pink tips, and now the whole thing seems to be turning a little more purple with maybe a hint of a green base down there. But definitely some decent polyp extension. Seems to be growing. Just waiting to see what that color is going to be. There was a huge sale at a store in Fort Walton, Elite Aquatics, and he had some ultra rock flower for super sale, 35 bucks a piece. So I had to get at least 2. He was only doing it for the weekend, and he admitted that it was a little crazy. He probably wasn't ever going to do it again. And I don't blame him. That was an awesome deal. Just beautiful pieces. I think these are called space monsters in the back. I started with just 2 heads and they popped up a 3rd one. The growth lately hasn't been super fast on the zoas. I think maybe my carbon was in my sump for a little too long. The algae, on the other hand, has been great. I have not been experiencing any algae really anymore. I bought a ton of little snails. All these little guys. I think I bought close to 60 of them. And so now I have snails for days. And boy, they do a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Let's see if we can get it. This is actually an utter chaos polyp. See if I can see it from that side. Anyways, it's an utter chaos polyp. It's just one. I think I see a second one coming up. Pretty excited about that. This is some like wild zoa piece, but it has a green center with like red skirts. I think I've seen something similar online called Emeralds on Fire. That's pretty much the only thing I can relate it to. This acan continues to change color on me. I think it's just going more rainbow. I love it. This is also a new one I picked up. I haven't really seen color like this before. With the green ring for the mouth, and then it's got like speckled dots all over it. And in person, They're like a teal, like a bright teal. I don't know if you can really tell from the video. This thing just keeps spitting out heads. I think that piece and that smaller piece is also turning rainbow. Maybe a little bit, just on the edge. You definitely can't see any in the video. It just looks kind of red. I want to mount that piece on the back glass. It's already encrusting onto the plug. That piece is encrusting nicely. I did have 5 polyps of these rastas, but I have a bunch of those Asterina starfish and they apparently ate one of them. Guys, chill out. Just be cool, man. He lost a claw too. He just molted not too long ago, but you see he only has 1 claw. I think it got caught in a rock or something. I don't know what I would have in the tank that would take his claw. I noticed this a few days ago before I got the skunk shrimp, so I don't think it was... Definitely wasn't a new shrimp. Maybe a fish? I don't know. I just wanted to do a quick update. Show the few new pieces. Show the progress. There's definitely no more algae. They have completely wiped it away on the overflow, which you can't see anything with my reflection. So pretty algae free. So I've upped my feeding just a little bit. I was doing every other day, and now I'm doing once a day. I think there's even some coralline growing on the back glass, way back there. So maybe the tank's starting to show a little bit of maturity. I think it's been 7 months, 8 months running now. Just doing a little bit of feeding. Got some reefroids and just some flake food. I usually do flake food one day and rods the next, and why won't you focus? Thank you. So if you guys watched my previous video, you know that I was battling with some algae on the sand. I had some algae on the back glass, getting on the rocks. I mean, I still have some patches of hair algae here and there. There's a little bit. I think there, yeah, see, there's a little bit. Not much. Not too bad. But I think the cause was the RODI system. Since I changed that filter and moved into the garage and into the shade where it can't get direct sunlight, I think that has helped a lot. As well as the addition of 60 new snails, so they're kind of everywhere. So I've increased my feeding a little bit, help compensate. I don't want it to get too clean too fast. Plus all those little snails need something to eat before I don't want them to start dying. Then I'll get a nice little ammonia spike and things will go downhill. I don't want none of that. So I increased it a little bit. Been trying to test the water a little bit more. Just trying to stay on top of it with some of the new changes, new livestock additions. Well, I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. Make sure if you're not subscribed to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more updates as I keep adding more stuff to the tank and hopefully learning along the way. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.